Have you ever wondered how a single moment can alter the course of history and impact millions of lives? Let's take a journey back to the 11th of March, 2011. On this fateful day, nature's fury unleashed a magnitude 9 earthquake off the coast of Japan. The tremors were just the beginning, as they were soon followed by a monstrous tsunami, a wall of water that rushed inland with relentless force. The Fukushima Daiichi nuclear power plant stood directly in its path. Despite being designed to withstand earthquakes, the plant was no match for the double onslaught. The earthquake caused an automatic shutdown of the plant's active reactors, but the tsunami that followed severely damaged the cooling systems. The result? A nuclear disaster that would become the worst the world had seen since Chernobyl. In the blink of an eye, a routine day turned into an unprecedented disaster, leaving a deep scar on Japan's landscape. But what exactly unfolded in the hours and days following the tsunami? In the wake of the tsunami, the Fukushima Daiichi nuclear power plant was severely crippled. Emergency generators, designed to keep the cooling systems running in the event of a power failure, were washed away. This left the nuclear reactors without a cooling system, a situation akin to leaving a boiling pot on a stove without a means to turn off the heat. The first reactor to fall was Unit 1. Its nuclear fuel rods became exposed as the cooling water evaporated. Without a cooling system to refresh the water, the temperature inside the reactor began to rise dramatically. Within a few hours, the intense heat caused a meltdown. This was not an isolated incident. Units 2 and 3 soon followed suit, suffering the same fate as Unit 1. The lack of cooling led to further meltdowns, and before long, 3 of the plant's 6 reactors were in a state of meltdown, but the disaster did not stop there. The meltdowns led to the release of radioactive materials into the environment. This invisible threat was just as deadly as the visible devastation caused by the tsunami. The surrounding areas were bathed in radiation, contaminating the air, land, and water. In response to this unprecedented crisis, an evacuation order was issued. All residents within a 20-kilometer radius of the Fukushima Daiichi plant were ordered to leave their homes. This was a massive undertaking, involving the displacement of tens of thousands of people. As the events unfolded, the international community watched with growing concern. The Fukushima disaster was a stark reminder of the potential dangers of nuclear power. It raised questions about nuclear safety, and the long-term health effects of radiation exposure became a topic of global debate. As the world watched in horror, the worst nuclear disaster since Chernobyl unfolded, raising questions about the future of nuclear energy. So what was the aftermath of this catastrophic event, and what lessons can we learn from it? The Fukushima Daiichi nuclear disaster led to profound consequences. Thousands of residents were displaced, their homes forever marked by the shadow of radioactivity. The cleanup and decommissioning efforts are still ongoing, a testament to the long-lasting impact of nuclear disasters. Health-wise, the toll was immense, with increased cases of thyroid cancer among children and young adults. Environmentally, the land and ocean suffered from radioactive contamination, affecting wildlife and disrupting ecosystems. But from this calamity, valuable lessons emerged. The disaster underlined the importance of rigorous nuclear safety measures and effective disaster preparedness. It also sparked a global conversation about the risks associated with nuclear power, leading many to advocate for a shift towards renewable energy sources. The Fukushima disaster serves as a grim reminder of the potential hazards of nuclear power, prompting us to rethink our energy choices and reminding us of the power of nature.